Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories, part 166. The Devil's Hour. Hello, Auntie Matrix. Hi! I love your TikToks and I hope you get to use this story. Not sure if this is a glitch, but hands down, the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. So about 8 years ago, I lived in a tiny condo. My bedroom was really small with the door on one side and a single window on the opposite wall. I slept on a twin daybed that fit just to the right of the window, head near the window, feet facing the door. Just outside of the window was a pretty decent sized field of grass, probably around 300 to 500 feet before it reached the other townhouses. One night, I opened my eyes from a deep sleep and felt this heaviness on me. A dark presence was pressing on me, and no matter how much I tried, even with all my might, I could not shake it off me. Almost immediately after realizing what was happening, the heaviness began to lift off of me. My door was open, and with the dim light from the hallway, I could make out a massive, completely black, humanoid type being, almost like a shadow, laying on me that started standing up. It stood next to my bed for a moment. It was big and blurry. I could not make any specific features, but instinctively knew that it had huge wings. That's interesting. It stood there for a moment, I guess, looking at me, but I didn't see a face, etc., and then proceeded to exit through the window. But it didn't open the window. It walked right through the window and the wall. The creepiest part was that I heard it walking in the grassy area away from my condo. Each step was slow and confident. I can still hear the crunching sound that the grass made, crunch, 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 starting really loudly just outside the window and becoming increasingly fainter the further away it got, and then it finally stopped. I had no idea what just happened. It was all so fast. Alone and shaking in a moment of panic, I picked up my phone and texted my boyfriend Joe, now husband, telling him the scariest thing ever just happened to me. I was terrified, but made it back to sleep. The next day, I shared what happened with two women at work who knew that I wouldn't make this up. They believed me wholeheartedly, and one of them started looking on the internet to find some meaning of it. She started reading aloud about the Devil's Hour, where demons visit you and cause sleep paralysis. I was going to say that sounded like sleep paralysis. She said it usually happens around 3:33 a.m. They both screamed out, "What time did you text Joe?" No clue. I had to check my phone. We were shocked to see that I texted him at 3:34 a.m. Still get goosebumps about it. Side note, I saw a psychic a couple of years after, and he told me that thing was in your room was looking for someone else. Oh, that's so creepy. It was looking for something else. I mean, at least it was looking for something else. I wonder if it was looking for someone else that like maybe used to live in the house, or because I mean, how could a spirit completely get that wrong, right? Also, obviously, we all have heard that, you know, between the hours of like 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. ish is like when the veil is the thinnest, but I've never heard that like 3:33 is called the Devil's Hour. That's very interesting. That was a good one, and I'm glad you're okay.